I did appear on the Lolcow podcast, and I got a great discussion going, and Keem cut it off. Did you listen to that?
I listened to Ralph come on and basically body. Ralph was like the Nishimaru coming in, slaughtering whales.
Yeah, he was really going hard at Wings of Redemption.
I've never seen two fat men get bodied that hard. Ralph came in, he came in for 1v1, and Boogie comes over, and he's like, poof, poof, like the Matrix, poof, 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 you know, in that move? Poof, except all the Agent Smiths are just fat pigs. Poof, 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 poof.
It was
one fucking a 20-year-old, and the other one's thinking about fucking 12-year-olds.
Well, there's some questionable things in both of those men's pasts, I suppose.
Man, Wings has got to practice that I'm not a pedophile speech. I've never watched child porn shit. Dragging Kyle from PK into it is not the move. That's not. When
Wait, was he throwing Kyle under the bus?
Yeah, Ralph said, so did you watch child porn or what? And Wings says, well, you know, I was watching a video that Kyle from PKA sent to me, and Ralph's like, oh, I'd like to have a word with Kyle, man. This is the Wings. This is the answer. No.
Yeah, I can't.
I never watched that shit.
I have not.
I never watched that shit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
If I said something, it was just crazy shit I was saying to be funny because I'm not funny, and I panic and then say, you know.
The only child pornography I watch is, of course, licensed by Netflix, which makes it okay.
Wrong answer.
I've never seen that stupid movie. Point I was going to make is I was on the Lolcow podcast, and I got Boogie talking about his experience growing up in an African-American community, and then Keem cut it off because he was worried. Because Boogie was like, I do have a lot of insights on you know, what African-Americans were doing during the 90s, which was the time I was, you know, growing up there. And I said, really? What kind of foods were they eating? And Boogie went, well, actually, the interesting thing about that, and then Keem cut it. And I'm like, oh, come on. I got Boogie talking about African-American cuisine.
Show's fucking terrible. The only way those guys are funny is if somebody is fucking with them.
Comes and fucks with them. Yeah.
That's it. Otherwise, just quit. They're terrible.
I don't. It's one of those ideas that you have in theory. Like, what if we got the two biggest losers on? But the thing is, like, what they don't understand is all these shows, like, you watch, what, 600-pound fat guy can't lose the weight?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that works.
Dr. No.
Because you have Dr. No.
Yeah, he comes in there, and he's a doctor. It's like,
right.
Oh, man, he can say whatever he wants. And the fat people have to go to him to get their fat all scooped out. So he's like, he's uncancelable. He can say anything.
So, like, the fat, pathetic guys aren't necessarily entertaining on their own. You would think maybe they are because they supposedly are entertainers. But no, you need, like, somebody to corral them.
But they want to be liked so badly that they never say anything interesting. That's what makes them lolcows, because they're just, both of them are complete pieces of shit. Like, they're like, everyone is kind of a piece of shit, but they're worse.
Well, the other problem is that the audience has beaten them up so much that now they're, like, terrified to let loose. Like, you guys ruined these lolcows, right?
No. I disagree with you on that one.
You think so? I think that you give them so much shit that eventually they're like, well, then I'm just not going to say anything controversial. I'm like, no, keep saying controversial. You have to treat it like the Whack Pack on Howard Stern, where you know they're retarded, but you don't let them know that you know they're retarded. Or you're like, yeah, no, it is totally normal to talk about black people. You have to convince them that everything they're saying and doing is totally normal, and you
just call them a pedophile over and over again. We all look. It's like UFC with Brazilian jiu-jitsu, okay? They found the perfect martial art, and they just hit it over and over. We found the perfect blood sports argument. You just call them a pedophile and scream at them that they're a pedophile over and over until they lose their minds.
Well, I saw that Wings of Redemption is now threatening to quit the show because of Ralph.
Yes! Keep it up! Pedophile! More! Bring me pictures of pedophiles!
I disavow this behavior. This is not the kind of entertainment we need. Look, I don't know what's going to happen with the Lolcow podcast.
Boogie went on Max's live Q&A, and he didn't even do anything good that would get him attention. All he had to do was call in and say, "You're fucking up, Maddox." Everyone thinks he's fucking up, but Boogie chose to call in and kiss Maddox's ass like a total fucking pussy.
Well,
blown opportunity, Boogie. Blown opportunity, you fat. Next time you talk to Maddox.
Hold on.
What?
Well, he didn't even know what was going on. That's the problem.
Everybody knows what's going on.
He's not paying attention to Maddox. No one is. That's the other problem. Is Maddox goes, "Oh, did you see my big documentary I put out on Dick Master?" And it's like, no one's watching that shit. I don't blame Boogie for not watching that shit. It's exhausting.
His daughter is, or whatever that is that he's living with.
Boogie's child
daughter,
bride.
Yeah,
she's watching it. I think that. Look, I think Boogie knows that what Maddox is doing is silly. Point is, Dick, I have the list, or a small portion of the list of names which have come out.
Boogie, Number 1.
Boogie,
Wings of
Redemption, of course.
And then Wings of Redemption again.
Wings of Redemption as well.
Did you see Ralph said maybe Wings of Redemption likes aliens so much because he thinks the age of consent is 12 in outer space?
I did hear him say that. Look, I cannot confirm or
like
deny.
Neo, but fat Neo.
Yeah.
Wop, wop, pop, pop. You know that scene? Pop, pop, like he was doing them both. Pop, 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 right?
Sure, it's just like The Matrix, but with pedophiles. On that list, of course, of names
Not Ralph,
that came
though.
out. Not Ralph. No, never.